Hi students, a very good afternoon to all of you. So I am SR in Department of Triple DBSIT Kavali. So in the previous session I discussed about shift registers. So here we have different types of shift registers. Those are shift right, shift left, rotate, multiple shift. So these are the different types of shift registers we have in the PLC. So actually in the previous class I discussed about these two registers, these two functions, shift right and shift left functions. So now in this class I am going to discuss rotate function and multiple shift register functions. So coming to rotate function, so actually this shift register function enables the operator to move the digital bits through and within the PLC registers. So here I am taking, so to accomplish those functionalities of the PLC, so here we are using different functions. Those are shift right, shift left, and rotate and shift, multiple shifts. So in the previous section I discussed about shift right and shift left, and now I am discussing shift rotate or rotate register. Shift rotate or rotate register. So that means, so if you want to save the bit sequence status, so and that one is lost and that leaves and lost while using shift registers. So if you want to repeat the pattern again and again, so that functions is accomplished by using register rotate function. So that means if you want to save the bit sequence status of the register, so that one is lost while using shift registers. So if you want to repeat the pattern again and again, so that will be accomplished by using this register rotate function. So actually in the register rotate function we have two types, that is rotate right and rotate left functions. So again this register rotate system contains another two general types, that is full register re-entry and partial register re-entry point. So these are the two other general topics of register rotate functions. So coming to this register rotate, I am explaining with the diagram. So it contains, so here I am taking two inputs and we have one functional block. So these are the run input and reset or enable input, this one, and here I am taking inputs. So here I am taking same starting register. So here I am taking HR0060 and here I am taking the one thing that is depends on PC model. So that means here we are using full register re-entry and partial register re-entry. So depending upon the PC model we have to use those two one by one. So if you want to use full register re-entry point, so we have to use number of registers. So here I am using two registers, that means we have two 16-bit registers. So we have two 16-bit registers. So this is for full register re-entry point. So in the full register re-entry point, the checkpoint, the entry point is only at the beginning of the register. That means here only or here only. But that means if you have 16-bit register, that means we have to shift the registers through 16-bit, 32-bit, 48-bit and 64 bits and other multiples of 16-bit registers. But if you want to take partial register re-entry point, that means we have to specify the exact number of bits. That means if we have exact number of bits, I am using 21 bits, that means we are using same two 16-bit registers. Two 16-bit registers we are using. So here I am using same pattern, that means two 16-bit registers, but here we have to take only 21 bits. That means one complete 16-bit register we have to use, and in the second 16-bit register we have to use only 5 bits. That means we have to re-enter that 5th bit in this position. That is the partial re-entry point. So we have to re-enter these bits into this position. This is the full register re-entry point, full register re-entry point, and this is the partial register re-entry point. So these are the other general types in the shift register function. So here I am using one function. I forget to put this one. This one is a rotate right function. We are using this one. So this is the shift rotate or rotate register types in this one. And next, coming to second one, last one, that one is multiple shift registers. Multiple shift register. Multiple shift register. So that means some advanced PLCs have to move one or more bits at a time. That means that function is accomplished by using multiple shift register function or multiple shift functions. So here we are using multiple shift right or multiple shift left or n bit right or n bit left. So these are the considerations we have to take in the multiple shift register function. So MSR, that is the multiple shift right, multiple shift left, n bit right and n bit left. So here I am taking one diagrammatic representation to explain this multiple shift register function. So that is So I am taking a diagrammatic representation to explain multiple shift register function. So here I am taking exactly same to the previous, that is shifted and shifted functions, but only difference is that I am adding one more feature to the function code, that is shift. So by that means we have to shift the bits at a time to the 3 times. Okay, so this is the one functional input we are inserting additional to the shift right and shift left functions. So remaining one is also same. So here I am taking 3 inputs. The bottom input is generally enabling input, and middle input determines the whether a 0 or 1 is inserted into the register while shifting, and the top input when the top input is activated, that means we have to shift the register bits one portion to the right. That means, so here I am using starting register HR0061, that means we have to use only one register, and that is number of registers is 1 and shift is 3 times. So to explain how to move 3 bits at a time, we have to shift 3 bits at a time. That means I am taking one more diagram to explain that one. So here I am taking 16-bit register, one 16-bit register, not one or more. Only I am taking one 16-bit register initially. So initially I am taking 16-bit register. So here I have to shift, means I have to insert 3 bits at a time. That means, so if the input is on, that means, so here I am taking So here I am taking this diagram as a reference to this one. So I am taking 16-bit. So here I am taking 16-bit register with reference to this one. So here I am inserting 3 bits. That means we have to shift 3 bits at a time. That means if this input is open, that means we have to. That means MSR 0080 and IN 008. To switch is open, that means we have to enter 3 zeros at a time. That means we have to enter 3 zeros, and after that we have to enter these terms. So 1 is here, 0 is here, and 1 is here, and 0 is here, and 0, and this is the repetitive section. This is the repeat mode of the registers. That means we have to re-enter this one 1 0, 1 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, and 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. So like in this manner we have to shift the registers like this. So whenever the input switch IN0082 is closed, we have to enter 3 ones. So we have to enter, that means if it is open, we have to enter 3 zeros at a time into the register bits. So if we closed this IN0082 switch, that means we have, if we close, we have to enter 3 ones. That means 1 1. Next, we have to move these according to this one. So like this we have to move these bits. So if it is open, we have to enter 3 zeros, and if it is closed, means this one is closed, we have to enter these things. So this is the multiple shift register function. So these are the different types of shift register functions to accomplish the movement of data bits, digital bits within and through the PLC registers. So to accomplish that functionality, we used those 4 functions, that is shift right, shift left, and rotate, and multiple shift register functions. Multiple shift register functions. So thank you. If you want to see this video, please subscribe to DBS Talks.